Okay, wrap your hand and let's start the training. Caroline, did you wrap your hand? Caroline, not like that. These are boxing reps. You want them? We got them. They won't last long, so come and get them while you can. Today there will be a contest, and you can win these reps. Pink for a man who's not afraid of challenges, and second brand new bandages, not yet unpacked, will also be up for grabs in the competition. What you need to do? For that you'll have to stick till the end. This video will be divided into parts. We will discuss how to wrap hands, other different materials of wraps, what type of bandages do we have, how long are they, how to straighten a bandage, what are the prices of bandages. As you already have noticed, we don't wrap our hands with this medical bandage, but we have a special boxing wrap that look like this. These are just amateur bandages that are used to wrap hands to avoid injury. As you have already noticed, you can expand them. These bandages are very long. The most important part for us is this ending. Of course, you will soon have close-up of how to wrap hands. Most often training, bandages look like this. But there's nothing to worry about. Some people like when wraps look neat. They wrap them properly every time after washing. How often to wash bandages is up to you. As long as they don't smell bad, you can use them. Of course, I suggest drying the bandages after each workout. Simply hang them up so they won't look like these. And you see, I have a problem with untangling them. Now be smart and untie them. The bandages are tied and need to be untied, but we'll manage. We are closer than further, and hop, there's the bandage is untied. What is the easiest way to wrap hands? Simply don't. Immediately put on gloves and start training. Second way, always start from this side up. Put the loop on the thumb and wrap 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then around the knuckles. Stop right there. Again, we cover the wrist. It is very important that the wrist and the thumb are covered. Those are 2 places prone to injuries. And we go on. Hop, hop, and hop. This is of course the first way without wrapping between the fingers. And around the thumb again. It doesn't matter how you tie it, as long as your fist is stiff and blood still can flow to your hand. And that's how we have the fist tied pretty tight. And that's how we have the fist tight. Tight enough so that it doesn't move during the warm-up. And as you can see, the bandage is tied. I can squeeze my hand into a fist. And what's the point of doing this? The point is that the wrist does not move. So when I hit the target, the fist doesn't bend. The wrist should be stiff. It's all supposed to be rigid. And what if we do it wrong and the Velcro comes out the other way? Just use a simple solution. Turn the wrap around and you can tie it because the Velcro is on the right side now. Third way, wrapping between the fingers. Let's go. It can be 3 times, 5 times or 4 times, however you prefer. I do 3 times. I covered the last finger in first time. I wrap around the wrist, then I wrap again, and again, and I have covered the knuckles. And wrap again. It doesn't matter how you tie it, it's important that it looks as good as possible and the fist is stiffened. I cover my thumb and hand and hop. I'll tie my thumb again just to make sure and pull my wrist tight to make it stiff. And the second method of wrapping, as you can see, is complete. I have a much stiffer wrist. It's harder to lose a fist compared to my other hand where everything is wobbly. Take a look here. It is a stamp. We pay a few good bucks extra for the gloves with this stamp, but these are competition gloves. There will be a separate episode about gloves and prices of gloves, and there will also be a pair to win. You can see how much harder my wrist works by wrapping well. My hand does not escape. There's no way it's escaping at uppercut. And it's well wrapped, bandaged. There's a less chance of getting injured. And here, quickly in this first way, everything is wobbly. The thumb is not stiffened, everything is loose. You can dislodge your thumb or break your wrist. The hand bones can break if the bandage is not properly wrapped. I had such an adventure that I broke a bone in hand. I hit too hard, the bone did not cope, and my hand was broken during the competition. One can go crazy. Which bandages to choose? Maybe this one, maybe they will be good, maybe such, or maybe from this company. It all depends on your budget and your fantasy. There are different types, colors, and different lengths. Which one you choose, it's totally up to you. We have lengths from 3.5 to 4.5 or even 3 meters for children. If you want to choose universal because you train combat sport on daily basis, 4 meters are recommended. Here I have bandages to win, which are 4 meters, and I also have second pair to win, also 4 meters long. We are about to measure whether they are indeed 4 meters long or the manufacturer is cheating us. I also have mine that I use myself. Bandages can be divided into elastic one or cotton. I prefer cotton ones. I am attached to them because I've been training with them since 2003. I've had elastic one on a few times, but I prefer cotton ones. Just because they don't stretch. Flexible ones will stretch. Just like an emergency bandage, there are different kinds, flexible and stiff. We are all interested in typically amateur sport because we are all professional amateurs. We talked about the length of bandages. Let's check how long they really are. As you can see, we have bandages spread out, and we are going to see how long they turn out to be. First wrap ends at 3.5 3.7 meters. The second wrap is supposed to be 4.5 meters long, and as you can see, it's exactly that. I mentioned earlier how you can straighten the bandage. There is an easy way to do it. Everyone can do it before training. Just drag it around something. We'll see if the bandage stretches. And pressing harder, you can hear this wrap as it works and straightens. It straightens very nicely. We'll see if there will be a difference in the length. As you can see, the bandage is now more straight. Will there be a difference in size? Look what happened. The bandage is almost 20 centimeters longer. Bandage prices vary from 18 zlotys to 60 zlotys and even more. Models presented today, Storm Cloud cost 25 zloty. Fire Tex cost 59 zloty. Masters around 25 zloty. Which bandages to recommend? In my opinion, the cheaper the better. The question of whether they will wash out quickly or die, but this is another matter. In my opinion, simple black bandages are the best. It can be washed quickly by hand, agitate a few times, rinse and dry. You can buy 2 pairs, not to wait for first one to dry, just take the second pair for training just because we have a replacement part. What to do to have chance to win wraps? Share, like, subscribe and leave a comment. Pink or black ones? I will draw one person who will get a set of each bandages. Don't forget about your safety, because safety is the most important thing in the boxing room. Take care.